all Charles. This is Jewish rehab. You really don't have explicatory issues. All right, and I'm bringing up another veteran of our non-annual comedy show here at Beit. But we loved him last time. He's a good friend of mine. He hosts his own podcast. He's been doing comedy now for a few years. We've been coming up together. Give it up for Daniel Garza. All right, wait, well, we got another funny t-shirt, so we gotta make sure. Yeah. Stop looking at my emotion. Tell us what that means.
If you don't know what the elote is, then you're not Mexican enough, I guess. I'm the other Mexican that yelled a minute ago, so hello, how's it going? I'm part of the comic exchange program. They sent a white one to Mexico to learn the language, and Cameron brought me here. He actually has my green card, so I can't go anywhere. That's the thing. No, sorry, I'm a citizen now. I'm a citizen. Thank you. Thank you. I was going to tell the story, but true story about me becoming a citizen. So I became a citizen in 2018. I was legal before that. She's looking at me like, should I call somebody? No. I was legal before that, yes. My parents brought me in the right tractor, and they tucked us right. I'm just kidding now. My dad is Texan, and my mom is Mexican. So I'm kind of like a Tex-Mex original, if you want to come and eat my burrito kind of thing. My burrito? She's looking like, you don't have a burrito? I do have a burrito. It's not really big, but it's more like a taquito, but it works. It fills you up. If you're high enough, no, we can't talk about high enough here. By the way, Charles Lee, right? Awesome. I was going to do that unicycle thing, but without the seat. But then they said, no, don't do that here. So, if you know, you know. So when I became a citizen in 2018, they give you this booklet. Anybody else become a citizen? Just me? Okay, cool. So there you go. Thank you. I felt a little lonely. So when I became a citizen, they give you this booklet, and there's like 100 questions that you have to answer for real. But at the bottom, it says if you are over 65 or have been here 20 years or more, you only have to answer 14. But I didn't read the whole thing. So I thought you only had to answer 14 questions. So and they're really cool. They asterisk them so you know which ones they are. So I show up to the place just knowing 14 questions because I thought I was freaking smart. And I was like, I got this. Well, there are two guys that were asking the questions. So you go in and it's the oral. I was very excited about that. But it wasn't the kind of oral questions I had in mind. So if you know, you know. So I go in and there are two guys asking the questions. There's an Asian guy and there's a Mexican guy. And I'm like, fuck yeah, I got the Mexican guy. And you know, right? I'm like, I'm gonna get this easy. But no, I keep looking at the papers because they put your papers in this list, and you're like, okay, Asian guy, Mexican guy, Asian guy. Dang, I got the Asian guy. Now I'm nothing against Asians. I'm nothing against. The only thing is that he had a really thick accent. And I could hear him talk, and I couldn't understand. So I get in and I ask, and he's like, I'm gonna ask your questions. I'm like, cool, I'm like, ask your questions. I got the 14 right here, all memorized. I'm ready to go, I'm gonna ace this. And he's like, did you study the 100 questions? 100 questions? He's like, yes, I have 100 questions for you. I'm like, dang! So he starts asking me the questions, and at first off, they're like, who was the first president? He's like, Washington. Independence. Don't ask me right now because I can't remember right there. But the important one, and this is the one he freaking got me. The important one is like, if you know, I will buy you a snack. If the president dies and the vice president dies, who takes over?
Speaker of the House.
Thank you, Speaker of the House. Who said that? Right there. Okay, thank you, smartass. Where were you when I was studying? I knew it, but I'm so nervous and I can't understand what he's asking me that I'm like, I know he said speaker, And I'm like, the Speaker of the House. Ooh, yes, there was a show about it, right? And he's looking, he's like, what? There was a television show. Kiefer Sutherland was in it. And he's like, that's not the answer. I'm like, I know, hold on. And of course, now I'm a real Mexican, I'm scared, so I'm sweating in the middle of this office. And I'm like, damn, and he speaks on the show. He speaks on the show. And the guy's like, yes. So what is it? I'm like, I don't know, he just talks a lot. He's like, so what is it? I'm like, I don't. And finally the guy goes, if you speak a lot, what are you? And it took me like 20 minutes to figure out Speaker of the House. Anyway, that's the end of that joke. It wasn't really a joke. But I'm a citizen, so thank you. I heard it. Thank you, yeah. There was really no joke to that one. I just wanted to share and brag that I'm a citizen. Because I saw you, some of you looking at me. It's like, are you bus tables tonight? No, I'm not busting tables tonight. COVID. We're out. We're coming out. Yes. I can see your faces. You have faces. My partner's here, and we decided when the lockdown came in that we were going to be together. He laughs. We don't live together. We live an hour away from each other, which is the perfect relationship. If you don't try it, just try once. Live like an hour away. It's a perfect relationship. It's awesome. But the lockdown came in, and we decided, hey, let's move it. Let's do this together. We loved each other very much when it started. Couples? Any couples in the house? Couples? Right here? Oh, they were teasing you earlier, right? Okay. I'm not going to tease you too bad. But, so we decided to cohabitate the first couple of months. And we loved each other. Until I realized that, tell me this happened to you. Allow me to sit down. Sitting there after like, 3 months. So babe, have you always chewed that way? Yeah. Okay, no, look at you. So babe, have you always breathed that loud? Yeah. Oh, no, I love you. Hey babe, have you always sat that way? So we finally decided after 6 months that we were not going to have it. I went back to living in the beach and again, we're still happy we're still together. We met online as well. Some people went online, is that correct? Yeah? Just kinda? No. You met though. You do know each other. That's a good thing. That's a start. We met online and when the lights come up you can see my partner. He's a handsome guy. But on his picture he looked Samoan. You look Hawaiian. And I was like, ooh, puppy. So, I thought, if we could have children, I thought we would make really pretty children together. And you think gay people don't think about that, but we do. I even went off the pill for a while. Where do you think this came from? But then we did our Ancestry.com together. We decided to do that together. Has anybody done that? Have you been surprised at some of the things that come up? Like, I found out that I was 1% Irish, and I thought that's where the alcoholic comes from. Yes. Excuses. Well, he did his, and we found out that now we know the secret of how to make a Hawaiian. It's 1/3 white, 1/3 Mexican, and 1/3 black. And that's what you got. So you're not really Hawaiian. What the hell happened here? I know, you're making fun of your boyfriend is right here. I know. This is what happens after lockdown. People are trying to look where he is. You can find him afterwards with me. But we met on OkCupid. Anybody else? Just us? Yeah, we didn't want to commit you. You've been on there? Yeah, it's the cheapest one. It's like when you don't want to pay for a date and you're just like, let's see what pops up. Because I get plenty of fish. Anybody do plenty of fish? Just me on that freaky side? Yeah, somebody over there? Yeah, there's some freaks out there. That's when I was single. That's when I wasn't looking. And the older lady's laughing. She's like, I know what you're talking about. I got that. Plenty of fish is when you want to get freaky and you don't want to remember any names. We met on OkCupid. But I feel, I'm going to leave you with this. I feel that websites do not ask the correct questions. Because I'm 51, and you're like, what? I know, I'm freaking adorable, but I'm 51. At this point, I don't don't give a crap where you study. I don't care about your hobbies, right? Who cares about that? I want to know what your relationship with gassy foods is. Right? When you take your socks off at night to go to bed, how cold are those fuckers? Right? Are you still dating or are you married? You're married, okay. Did he ask you about that? Did you wonder? Okay. My partner does not like Mexican food. What? That's what I said. But he'll eat some Mexican, if you know what I mean. Just so we got What was that? I'm the only boy in my family, if you know what I mean. But anyway, I just want to leave you guys. Congratulations to what was his name, Charles Lee. I'm hitting 15 years clean and sober in June. God bless. But I'm from Texas, in case you didn't notice, the Mexican. So I'm from Texas, 15 years in June. So for anybody out there, man, just keep going. It works. And one day you can be up here making an ass of yourself. Thank you very much for doing it.
And what an ass it is. Keep it going. Daniel Garza.